It's time to introduce the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 12.
Welcome, everyone. A bit more excitement in the air tonight, as this matchup is the first game of the in-season tournament. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. We'll take a look at the Cavaliers, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, Brooklyn, a half game back.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, the position they're in would be considered a success for most teams. But let's face it, they're not most teams. For them, any place other than first is a disappointment.
Especially since they were in the top spot earlier this season. I'm sure they thought they'd be there all year, but now they've got some ground to make up.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Bird out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. And for Cleveland. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. Then there's Garland. And it's Merrill in at the 2. Well, here we are, Greg, in game one of the in-season tournament. Both teams eager to not only pick up a regular season win, but also take their first win in 4 games in the initial group round.
And it's going to be interesting to see how the tournament evolves, right? I'll be curious how that extra edge of intensity may be involved in tonight's game.
Now here's McHale. Pass to Bird. 3-pointer. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell outside. Bird looking it over. McHale on the wing. Bird outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Great play by Bird to set it up.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And here's Garland for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
One thing Garland has always done is shoot, Doris. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot. And if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent.
And here is Garland. Following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Offensive rebound. The pass to Hauser. Cleveland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Allen. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
He dishes it to Mitchell. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Pays it up and in off the pretty assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Garland surveying the D. Shoots over Johnson. And again, it's Cleveland.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Mitchell, and he overshot that one, missing. Cavaliers leading. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Passes it to Allen. Pass to Mobley. Over McCabe. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Boy, defense making a valiant effort, truly, but Mobley with authority to his shot.
Johnson, that's for two. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And this is the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Johnson.
Here's a look at some stats for Dario Saric. Some last season stats for him. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
And, Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Now, here's Garland. He has 5. Count it.
So many ways Darius Garland can score. That floater game is on point.
On the wing, Mitchell.